More breaking news coming in, but this is with regards to Russia and India's ties. Well, Russian President Vladimir Putin, during an event in Moscow, has once again hailed India. He said, and I quote, "Without any doubt, the G20 summit was a success of India's presidency and personally of Prime Minister Narendra Modi because he managed to depoliticize the decisions that were adopted at the G20, and the Indian leadership was able to find and achieve this balance, including in the declaration." Let's first have a look at what exactly was said by Vladimir Putin.
As for the work of the G20, without any doubt, that is a success of the Indian presidency and personally Prime Minister Modi. That is a success. And the Indian leadership was able to find and to achieve this balance, including in the declaration.
Siddhant, coming back to you, as you were mentioning some time ago about Putin's increased media interactions, how are we looking at that, especially at this remark that has come in about India with regards to the current geopolitical situations?
Delhi Declaration was something which is being appreciated by many countries, because to forge consensus, especially at a time when world is seemingly divided into two blocks, to bring two blocks together was quite a task, and India pulled it off nicely, and perhaps has given a very action-oriented, sustainable growth model to the world by also accommodating the voice of Global South. So that is something which has happened for the first time, and even world is talking about it. I guess this is the first time that Russian president has spoken about it, because he too understands, his teams were part of the negotiations, and he too understands that India was made to walk a tight rope when it comes to Russia-Ukraine wars, because there were a series of meetings that took place both in Sherpa track and finance track, and not even in one meeting the consensus was built before the heads of the state meeting. So there were a lot of complications, but India pulled it off because of the reputation, because of the confidence that all these countries have on India on a last moment, and obviously because of Prime Minister Modi's personal how should I put it? He personally approached leaders to deliver a joint communique, to perhaps come up with a declaration, and the world leaders listened to him. Even the countries like Indonesia, countries like Brazil, South Africa, they have also played a very significant role in building consensus. And in fact, China, I remember Foreign Minister Jaishankar thanking China for their support in building and enforcing the consensus. So bringing all countries together, making them sign a one document is a task, and that India has pulled off successfully. Also, point number two, there were a lot of issues which Western nations were raising with regard to Russia-Ukraine war, Russian aggression. Even the Canada, even the US, France, they all had given a messaging before arriving to New Delhi that they are going to be hard when it comes to war which is going on in Europe. But India, perhaps also carrying forward what was given in the Bali Declaration, and then coming out with its own language. And language for the Russia-Ukraine war, and building consensus on the same, getting all countries to sign that document, has pulled it off, as I mentioned. And this Delhi Declaration was one step ahead of what was decided by leaders in Bali. So the world is talking about Delhi Declaration. The world is thanking India to build the consensus, and that is perhaps
absolutely, Siddhant, absolutely.